But I feel like the way guys can talk about sex here,
It's not the same as how they do it.
it's not thank you. You know it. You know it. Ah. Hello, everyone. This is your girl Susie Anna, and this is our first drill, our first session of TNBP, this Nobi podcast.
Yeah.
So yeah, as we're here to just talk about life, talk about things facing us in our society as youth, and we had to look at various topics to talk about them. Get more enlightened, and then get to understand more about our environment and our society around us, and how we can better it and make ourselves more comfortable and live life. As we are supposed to live life and enjoy life. So yeah, our first topic would be about relationship, because we've noticed that relationship these days have come a long way to affect us in various ways. And so we're going to be talking about relationships. So yes, we're going to look at our first and foremost, our first topic would be about male and female relationship. We're not talking about LGBTQ or nothing like that. But yeah, bare money or bar. Do you get it? So we're going to talk about how, in a relationship, as a man, what do you need? Do you get it? We are now focusing on the men. It's usually ladies first, but now, we'll jail small. We'll talk about the men first. As men, and we have a man in our midst, the one and only doctor, E. Smith, Graham, Omo. Let's give him his praises. Dr. Graham, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And yes, before I forget, let's also introduce Ada, sweet and lovely Ada.
Hello.
She's also here with us. Thank you very much. So yeah, we are looking at a topic again. As men, what do you need in a relationship? Because it's like nowadays, the breakups chow. You get, so tell us what you need, so we'll do it for you.
Okay, so I'll begin by saluting your audience or viewers or listeners, whoever is with us and vibing with us right now. Yeah, so as men, generally what we look out for in women is, let's face the facts.
Mhm.
Every guy, first of all, would look at the physicals.
Yeah.
Charlie, the nyash they be, or the breast be soft, or like either stand, either bob. Yeah, so that's aside. That's aside.
Mm-hmm.
We also mostly want to look at what the lady can bring to the table.
Okay.
As a lady, it's not just about sex and romance all the time. When it comes to giving advice to your man, like helping him with projects he's doing, you should be able to, as a lady, support him, like give him advice where necessary, and then also make sure he's generally good. Yeah, so I'll begin with that.
Nice. So we've gotten to understand what they actually want. Most of them, they are saying they are moved by sights. They want the boobs to be standing. They want the nash to be nyashing.
Either bob.
So yeah, we get that. We get that. Also, we would like to hear an opinion from Ada. What you also think, even though it's from the male's perspective. I'm sure you also have an idea of what you think men want in a relationship. So let's hear your view.
Well, I've been hearing most men say respect. They want their lady to respect them. Ladies, more times these days, they don't have respect. They feel like just because you are the boyfriend, they can actually behave anyhow towards you. And most of them to say they like their women to be independent. Like, you shouldn't be dependent so much on them and asking them for every little thing.
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. That's a really big point. Respect is a really big thing for men nowadays. And sometimes we kind of look at it differently as females. We go like respect and love. How did they reciprocate that? Do you get? And most of them say they reciprocate respect as love. But sometimes to be the ladies, we don't get it like that. We don't know the difference. We feel like we being there is enough, but then it's actually the wrong perception. And I think
Yeah, and I'll just like to add a final thing, like, and in as much as men want respect from women, as a man, if you don't earn the respect from your woman, she'll never respect you. So from how you talk to her, how you treat her, how you adore her, that
lover
would
boy,
generally,
lover boy.
earn that respect for you.
You know, we like that. This is how we like it in the town. You get. We love that. We love that. So yeah, we'll look at our second question here. We know in every relationship we have our flaws and everything. So now, what in your relationship, what would you consider as cheating? What will you consider as cheating? Because most people can say maybe if you're chatting another guy on your phone can be cheating. Some will also say it's not. So in your own perspective, what would you classify as cheating in a relationship?
So who goes first? She or me?
Anybody will go first. Anybody should go first.
Ladies first.
Okay, ladies first. So we'll hear others view, and then we'll see how to go about it.
Okay, in my perspective, I would say flirting. It's cheating for me. You don't say you love me, and then you have attention for another, and you're saying stuff you're not supposed to be saying. Kind of like showing stuff you're not supposed to be showing, and all that kind of. Like, you share it with me. I'm your partner for a reason. You don't do it with another person, and then say you love me. I see that personally as cheating.
Nice. For me, it's true. Like, you can't be with me and then you see another girl looking at Nyash. Right. First off, if I don't give you the permission to look at Nyash, don't look at Nyash. That is cheating. You know, we girls, we are very problematic, but then it's that simple. Don't do certain things. So yeah, we'd like to hear from Dr. Graham.
Yeah, so I have a very controversial, opinion when it comes to cheating.
Yeah.
I believe that if there is no penile, how do you call it, insertion into the vagina, it shouldn't be considered as cheating. I'm not trying to promote cheating or something, but when you look at relationships and cheating, most women actually tend to have many male friends around them. So I'm going to say that, like, because she's talking to a number of guys, and obviously these guys are coming not with the cleanest of intentions. Most of them either propose to them or want them.
For sure.
And for the love she has for you, she'll try to sometimes avoid them, or some even go along with it and play along.
Yeah.
Just for some few benefits here and there. So cheating, yes, of course, in outside cultures, kissing is normal, but in our local settings, kissing and all those things are considered as cheating. But if you go outside, you can kiss another guy, and it might not necessarily be considered cheating, but here we see those things as cheating. So for me, I'll say that once you don't have sex with her, then it shouldn't be cheating.
Okay, I see. So for you, certain things might not be considered as cheating if only there's no any sort of intercourse, right?
Yes,
that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay, we get your
But I'm not saying you should go around kissing your male friends.
So where you coming from right now? Like, calm down. We will take your first and your yes.
I did beg.
Right? Every girl will come and date you because as you said this, no.
They're free to.
We get you. But sometimes too, it's not like there are some things that shouldn't be really considered about as cheating if we want to be realistic. You talking to another guy or paying attention to another guy in public or something, I don't feel like it should be considered as cheating because we have friends, we have our own lives.
Yeah.
Outside relationships, we have our own lives. We have our friends, our colleagues, school, work, anything. You can meet people anywhere, which you would have to be cordial. You have to be friendly. You can't be rude to everybody, Charlie. It's not like that.
Of course.
Maybe your partner may see it and be like, okay, you're flirting, but you're actually not. You're actually just being friendly. And it's true. People kind of take it in a whole different way. People's understanding are always different, and it's always going to be, your point and my point. We always agree to disagree.
Yeah,
so yeah, that one day is how you want to handle your relationship. So yeah, we get that. Thank you for your views, and we will learn from them. I will hope that we'll get better.
Sure.
So now we'll look at question for the ladies here. This one is for we the girlies. They'll say, how can you get a friend out of a male friend, to be specific, out of a friend zone? A guy who is actually interested in you and comes up and approach you, propose to you and everything, but you actually like him as a friend, nothing more, nothing less. And then you tell him, and then he's actually your friend. Like, you guys, friends, I love besties. Some of them will say bestie. Yeah, I don't get bestie. But But see, do you get?
They give a different kind of
Exactly. So nowadays, when I just say I know the bestie. You get?
Yeah.
That's it. So how would a guy get out of a friend zone with you? How would he? What would he do to be able to come out of that friend zone, like to be able to get your attention into the other, lane, to be something more? How would he do that?
I'd say first off, for me, it's how he approaches most things to me. Like, you're a guy, I check your attitude first. So even if I put you in a friend zone, if I see you're someone I can easily vibe with, you're easygoing, you're down to earth, you're not that kind of buff kind of mean person. And then when there's a misunderstanding, you actually try to have a conversation instead of just starting up with a fight because you feel like you're always right, Mr. Right, that kind of thing. And attention, if he gives enough attention, and then, like, don't get me wrong, he can have his space and all that, but like, he should be able to kind of like, when I need him, he should show up and all that kind of thing. So like, for me, these two things, if I see in a guy that friends on you and you like him in that kind of way, I think I can actually develop feelings for you.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm picking some lessons here and there.
Exactly true. Because the more you spend time with this particular person, the more you grow fond of the person, and that's very true.
Yeah, and after you asked your question, I thought it was the opposite. I thought you were going to ask that, how do you get a guy into the friend zone? Like, I have a very simple answer to that. Bill him. He automatically become your friend.
Really?
Bill him. He'll run away. Like,
some actually give you when you build them.
well.
I thought billion will just make them run away.
Yeah, 80% of guys. Once you build them, then go.
If a guy approaches me and starts talking to me about feelings and everything, and you start asking them for shit, they'll just run away. They'll just go away.
They'll bounce.
True. It's like you guys want the coochie, but you don't want to pay for it.
Right.
We're not saying we are selling our coochie now, but see where I go bed, where I go wash my toto. You get then it's like, what do you mean? Sorry, language, but here we are adults. We are all adults. You understand what I'm saying? You all know what I'm saying, so don't come and make yourself language. No, we don't mind language here. We are free to talk, innit?
Of course. It's an 18+ show, isn't it?
Thank you. So yeah, we would want to talk about something else, which we feel like some things are very overrated, some things are not. Like luxury. That's one particular thing I feel like everybody has an opinion of in spec of their background or their class or their status in life. Do you get it? So now, what will you consider as luxury to you? What is luxury?
Yeah, so I mean, in the masculine circle, it's mostly termed as branding. Like, you should be able to brand yourself. So as a guy, if you own a car, if you have a comfortable place to lay your head, if you have like some basic stuff other people don't have, you might consider that as luxury. But generally, I don't think we should push for some like out of the world luxurious stuff. Once you're comfortable wherever you are, I mean, you get food chop every day, either 2 or 3 times a day. You have a place to lay your head, Charlie. You should just thank God. Yeah.
Now you see, this thing that you said. Me, I feel like get. That's how you talk like that.
Oh, you don't have to get me wrong. It is good to want more.
No, see, it's good to want more, yes. But me, I'm big on striving for more.
Yeah,
the sky is the limit.
Of course.
Sick of I day in the chop guy, no me say I go day in the chop guy every day. I'm striving for more. You get no. So if maybe I feel like Charlie, my colleagues are driving the reins and stuff. I also want to get it. That's what I'm saying.
Of course.
I'm not appreciative for where I am. I am. But see, I want to get there. I also want to get there. So
of course, it's good to actually want to get it. But I'm only trying to say that like you should know where you are. If you know that at this point in time you can't afford it, don't how do you call it? Don't push so much for it. Like I mean, how do I put it?
Don't be greedy.
Yes, greedy is the word.
Don't be
so
greedy.
Like don't be greedy about stuff. Just give it time.
Yeah.
And as you work on it.
Yeah, with time. So time is everything. We'll all get there.
Sure.
Ada, would you like to say anything about this luxury thing? What is luxury to you?
For me personally, luxury to me is when I have unlimited income. Whenever I want to buy something, I can actually buy it without making a phone call, asking this person. Or when I go to buy something, I check the price tag and I put it back because I can't afford it. Luxury is like when I see something I want it, then I buy it.
You just get it.
Yes.
So Ada wants to be a boss bitch, Charlie.
Yeah, that's the thing.
She wants to be a boss bitch, bro. That's just it. Yeah, and we love to see it. We love to see it, Charlie. We all get there with time. Inshallah.
Sure.
We all go get there.
Definitely.
And I think we actually missed this thing about relationship. I know we talked a lot about relationship before getting to the luxury thing, but then this X thing. Everybody get X.
Yeah.
We all at this stage we all have exes. Now, would you like a friend to date your ex?
No.
Hey, no, Dennis, calm down. Calm down. Like, well, we are talking here. We are not fighting. I said no, sharp. It's that no goes on, you know. But see, yeah. So let's hear your opinions on that. So you said no. So you begin with us. Why do you think you'll not allow your friend dates your ex?
It's just, I just can't deal. Like, that was someone I actually shared something with. Like, you had plans. Someone you shared secrets with. Some secrets with. Someone you go to when you're down. Someone you go to when you're happy. Like, that person, like, at some point when you were together was like your person. You get nobody else. So imagine my friend be with that person. Like, the thought of it alone, I can't stay. No.
Depression go Barbie.
Just can't. So it's enough for me.
I get. Okay,
Yeah.
so we get.
I get a point though, but in the circle of guys, like, I mean, it's quite different with guys. Your friend, well, me personally, I might have a problem, but other guys may not have a problem with dating your friend's ex because most of the time you're with a girl, she has everything every other guy wants, and your guys in the other corner are spying on her, waiting on you to slack, and then they will come pick up.
Yeah.
So with guys, I mean, it could be a normal thing. Yeah. So it's not really a big deal with
That's
guys.
truth in that.
I mean, I'm a girl, though, but say that thing no be case. Like, it's not a big deal for me.
For real?
I would allow my friend dates my ex freely. Like, I've been there, I've done that. It's past. Do you get it? I feel like I don't live so much in the past. Like, for me, I have this kind of I don't care kind of lifestyle. If I'm moving forward, I'm moving forward. I'm not actually looking at what I've left behind.
Sure.
And if you like what I like, now you got good taste, or maybe you have a bad taste, maybe you don't know. You can go for it freely. If you show you shaggy, you go also come out inside. Take it on and go. Me, I don't really have a problem. I think I remember something happened when I was in school. Before a friend actually asked for my permission to talk to an ex. I'm like, Charlie, be real. To be frank and honest, I've dated a friend's ex before. Do you get it? And I'm not ashamed of it. Neither am I proud of it though. It's a life thing. It's normal. I got feelings for the person. Yeah, we move on. If we are dating, we are dating. If we are shagging and going on, we are shagging and going on. Yes, but see, it shouldn't be any big deal. You've done that, you've left it. I think that the past should be in the past. I feel like if you really have a problem with it, then maybe you still have feelings for the person.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, because you're not entirely moved on from the
Exactly,
person.
yeah.
That's why you can't see him actually being with your friend. Even if it wasn't your friend and it was someone you didn't know, you will still have an issue. You will still have that sort of jealousy. And when you see your ex with another person, it's just going to naturally come. That's when you've not like fully moved on from the person. I think that's what's going to cause that. But for me, I feel like, Charlie, if I've moved on from you, why not? You like him, go for him.
Yeah, sure.
I get it. I get where you come from. But yeah, we respect that a lot.
Yeah.
Now, there's this factor, we know sex is a big thing when it comes to relationship. It's a really big thing. It has caused breakups. It has caused makeups. It has caused hookups and everything.
Shake-ups.
All the apps. You get. Now this sex thing, I feel like it's very overrated. But let's hear your view. Like, how is sex important in a relationship? How
It
is
is
it
very
relevant?
important. I have to overemphasize that sex.
In a relationship is 95%.
Yo,
Yeah, like it should be
95 is a
99.9%.
big thing.
99.9%.
So like then every day we go knuckle. 95 day, then every day we go knock.
Not be every day, like it's the way you clearly do
Yes.
and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's important. It's that's how important it is.
Yeah, it's more or less like having a beautiful stew with no salt inside. It
Wow.
loses that taste. You know?
So am I the only one that thinks that is overrated? Cause that is painful. What are you talking about? Excuse me. It's not really all that fun. So why? Why is it
Oh,
very
well,
important?
yeah.
That doesn't mean it's not fun. It is fun.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm not
I
having such
actually
the right
agree with
person.
you if you say it is overrated, because in our settings, like if you tell someone, "Oh, I've had sex before," it's like, ooh, like they have this, like,
Yay.
I know, right? But it's not really a big deal. I don't want to say this, but our parents used to tell us growing up that once you have sex, like, you're cut off, But you grow up and you realize that, Charlie, if my mother is watching this, I've not had sex before. Please, I beg.
It's a lie. Boys can't lie. Boys can't lie. Continue.
Well, so yeah, like as we both said, it's a very important thing, but it shouldn't really be hyped like so much so that like it shouldn't always be about the sex. I mean, you should have other things which can keep you guys talking and having a strong relationship outside of the whole sex thing.
But I feel like this sex thing is very serious because it's like there are relationships where people have actually left their partners or
Just
cheated on their partners because of the sex thing. It's either she's not getting it well, or he's not getting it well, or it's not enough. It's just vice versa.
Yes.
Do you get it?
It's true. I was watching a series recently. It's on Netflix. It's called Fatal Seduction. A woman leaves her husband because
I've seen that.
she can't get it enough, and it's a thing actually. Like it's a thing. Even in instances where people are married for years, if the man cannot satisfy the husband well, or if it's the other way around, you get to have instances where people go out and cheat. So sex, it is a big deal, but it shouldn't really be hyped so much,
That's true. But I feel like in a relationship, it shouldn't be like the basis of our relationship. It shouldn't be at all. Because for me, I'll find it very disrespectful if all you want to do is just have sex every time you see me. Like,
exactly.
you want to pay more. Well, like, what do you mean?
But no, it's actually annoying.
Yeah.
It feels like that's just all the person's coming.
Exactly.
We have to have like good time. We have to have, good, banter. We should be able to talk, make fun, cook, watch a movie. We could even read. Better ourselves, get more, things.
Yeah.
But then somebody, if you come to Netflix and chill, or best on Netflix, 2
hours.
hours,
Thinking about
2
coming,
hours
coming,
in long. 20 minutes into the movie, then pants off. Like, what do you mean? Calm down, bro. Like, this not what we're here for.
Calm down.
What do you mean? It's just overrated for me. I feel like it is actually. You know.
Yeah, like I'm so bent on like having a very good foreplay, like spice it up, Charlie. Kiss her lips, kiss her ears, Charlie.
Yeah.
Hold some places. Just take your time, slow it down, and gradually build it up to a crescendo, and then Charlie.
But I feel like the way guys can talk about sex here.
It's not the same as how they do it.
It's not the same. Thank you. You know it. You know it. Why were you quiet?
Oh,
like,
wow.
You know it.
Really?
See, they can talk and talk. Many
But for real, they can talk.
men will leave
Oh.
you
Men
in
can
the
actually
desert
talk.
without water. Hey.
I don't agree. I don't agree.
You don't agree.
I don't
saying.
agree because
Seriously, like most of you guys, nah.
most of them. Charlie, is it true?
Cause we are not saying it. Most of you don't know how to do it.
Oh, wow.
Like, and those of them that know how to talk like they over talk about it. There are those that know nothing, like literally nothing about it. Yeah.
Well, I'm
It's
not
like the
a
more
gay,
chill,
so
the
I
more
can't really
chill-
say something.
The more chill guys, the more laid back guys. They don't really force it. They don't. They are not really in a haste for it. Like you see that this guy there, you see him, he doesn't know how to do anything. Or chill.
Yeah.
If he grab me right now,
You
you
dey
go
bow.
see Pepe. Hey, but those ones that like to make noise
Just make
anyhow.
noise, like
Same.
first about it, what I'll do to you.
There are those
I'll shoot you
under
down.
2 seconds people. No.
Wahala,
Yes,
wahala,
it's true.
wahala,
Don't do that.
wahala,
There are those under
wahala.
2 seconds, but it's true. Just we feel like men should learn more about the female, but like
Exactly,
know how to
exactly,
please her
exactly.
more, know where she where
Where she wants to be touched.
exactly, and where she doesn't want to be touched. You get it?
I
It's
see
like
that thing.
you'll be getting there now, then shoop, it's gone.
Oh.
You'll
It's
be
sad,
getting to
actually.
climax
It's sad.
now, then
it's sad.
they be
really
like in your head, you're like fuck it, like you want to curse him, man, but
But you just have to
you
fake
just
it.
have to.
Well, it's sad.
And
As
it's
a
true, they're
guy,
faking. There's plenty.
yeah, like
They
as
fake
a
a
guy,
lot.
you should be able to like go on the internet like at times and just read about how to do the thing. Like it's not just about going inside, coming out, going inside, coming out. Like some areas are there called erogenous spots. Like you have to.
The doctors are talking.
Oh, it's not a doctor thing. It's something I read on the internet, like the G spot and all these things. You should know about them.
I should.
Or like I mean, like they should know about them.
The guys. You meant
Yes,
the guy.
of course. Like
Okay. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I get that. But still on the sex thing, yeah. I feel like me, I have issue. I have issue, Pam. I have plenty issues.
Spit it out.
On what?
The
Spit
sex
it out.
thing now.
Oh, okay.
See, eh,
Spit it out.
I hate it when my partner during sex is like mute. Yeah.
Oh
Like,
yes.
no
It's a turn-off
grunts,
for me. Like
no
it is a turn-off
moans,
for me.
nothing. Like you just enact and they go. Where are you
That
going
is a
to?
turn off for me. I actually had an encounter with a lady, and after then, I didn't even call her again. I didn't.
Wow.
Or like it's long ago, but like
For a lady too, she's mute.
like she
A
just
lady's mute.
lay down like that, just
Hey,
No, a lady.
the whole
lady,
time.
the lady
Yes,
is-
a lady.
Why the TV gagba?
why?
She just lay down the whole time, like
Yo.
as if I wasted my
I've
time.
never heard that
Man, if you're
before.
not even into it, come on, like.
I've never heard that before.
Well, it's
And
a
like
thing.
for the guys, I have, but the ladies,
understand.
no.
You know that for the guys, it feels like they'll look soft,
Soft.
or
Thank you.
weak
Thank
when
you.
Yeah, that's
They just-
true.
they
That
just want
is
to
very
be mute.
true
They feel like
because
it's
I
an
mean-
ego. It's an
Come
ego
on,
thing
don't
for
do
them.
Exactly.
It's an ego
exactly,
thing
like,
for them,
yeah.
and I feel like it's not true. We ladies want to know how you feel. Like we
We
want
want
to
to
know
hear
that
it. We want to
we're
hear
actually making you feel good. Like, are you
Yeah.
actually liking what you're doing?
I
Because
can't be the only one screaming like, come on.
Yeah,
like
that is
even
true.
the way you sound, cry is going to make me climax
I know,
even
right?
better.
I
Thank
know,
you.
right?
Do you get
Thank
it?
you.
But then we don't get much of it, so it's like
just quiet.
All right, so we'll take some
Come
cues
on.
from it.
You're
and,
not with your guys,
sure,
you're with
for
me.
sure.
So.
We'll
for
take
sure.
some cues from it. We'll learn from it.
Yeah.
I hope they will.
Okay, so before we end this, yeah, I you mentioned you wanted us to do this game thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
So take us through that and we'll know how to go
Yeah,
about
right.
it.
So it's a simple game. I mean, I don't really have a title for it, but the whole idea is that we would have random conversations,
Yeah.
ask questions, but you don't have to answer with a yes or a no. Yes, like
Wow.
yes. These are two words everyone like we use them in our everyday conversations, like
Yeah.
nah, like but we want to see how best you can avoid these two words, yes or no. So
Okay.
just don't say
I already feel
anything.
like I'm gonna lose now.
Okay, let's
So,
see how it goes.
who goes first?
No,
I
you
don't know.
should. You
should.
should start it.
It's your
'Cause
Okay.
turn, so let's
It's your
go.
game.
Yeah, right. So yes, we're still talking about sex, right? I feel that like with ladies too, most of you pretend to climax even when you've not actually climaxed. Is that like a true statement? Is that
Of course, it happens a lot. Sometimes it happens when you want it to end, like when you're tired and you want it to end.
Like,
Oh, but
you're not feeling
you
it
can
no
easily
more,
tell us to
or-
stop? Like,
No, it's
Like
I
it
got you. I
kills
got
ego.
you.
You're still
Wait,
in the
no,
mood, but I'm
wait,
not.
wait,
I can't just spoil it for you.
Yeah.
You literally said the word no. That is the
Well,
whole
okay.
point of the game.
Damn.
Oh,
I didn't even realize that you said
Oh,
it.
I see. I
Just
see.
leading us to where we just. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. I get that. That was very interesting. That was very
Yeah.
interesting.
That was fun. He got us.
Okay, guys. So, as you can see, this was TBN. Oh my fucking god! I just messed that up. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, we had a lot to talk about. We had a lot of opinions, a lot of views, and we were more enlightened, and we had more, intellect on stuff that are going on in our societies, sex, relationship, everything else. And you got to listen firsthand in that. And then for sure would like to come back some other time and talk about everything, talk about more. Would like to continue right now, but time is not on our side. So we'd like to end it here and would like to thank you for listening and joining us in this podcast. My name is Susie Dako Ayram, also known as Suziana. Call me Suziana anytime, anywhere.
Yes, of course. And Dr. Emmanuel Smith Graham. Most often, you can call me the hype doctor. Yeah.
Oh, and I am Madam.
Nice. Thank you. And we'd like to comment this place. We are the Magnolia here in Tamale, and would like for you to come, have fun, have a recreational time, and then we'll see you some other time. Bye.